Kia 2216 here. Um, well, occasionally, basically, I'm really fucking pissed off. The reason is today we have the internet, which means you can like pay things online. You don't even have to leave your house no more if you don't want to do shopping. You can order your food online. You can order basically anything online, and it's great if you live in a rural area and there's a lot of places out there, even in small countries like the United Kingdom, that have no transport from that area. Now, obviously, I live in the town, I've got supermarkets. I don't need to be doing everything online, but there's things that obviously I have to do online myself. Anyway, I paid for a service online, and basically came back and said, "Oh, our fraud red light thing had come back, and we suspected fraud, something like that." So, being pissed off, I'm the rightful owner of the credit card that's been used. I emailed them saying this is unacceptable, and they said to me, just in the Corfax issue. So they asked me where I made the purchase from. They said the city and the city and state, county, province, you name it. And I tell them I live in the town. Well, I named the town, but I also named the nearest city and the state I was required. And so I write them back there, and I told them where it was going to, all that. So I named where it's made the purchase from, information needed to know. I mean, the only back saying the IP address did not match my IP address location, not match the details I gave them. Now, IP addresses can differ, like in the way of the location isn't always dead on to where you are actually based. Well, it's actually be a few miles out sometimes. It'd be a lot of miles out. Anyway, so they emailed back, and apparently my IP address had 3 different locations that came up on 2 different websites. 2 was very local to where I am. So a bit puzzled, like why didn't they use the common sense, the brain cells, and think, he said he's based here, but it says based here. Oh look, it's both locations are pretty close to each other. Maybe maybe their IP address is putting him as down this place, not this place. So me being angry as I am, because basically when they said, "Oh, sorry, but your IP address doesn't match," they then turn around and say, we need a government-approved ID, UK government-approved ID, in order to make this transaction. So I'm basically thinking that, and I said it's a federal offence to ask for such a thing. Blah blah blah. It's a criminal act, and all that, and you should provide me with a service. Anyway, later on, cut on long story short, I'm checking my bank online, seeing what's come in, seeing what's gone out, that sort of thing. And I noticed the company that I bought from, that rejected my payment. I took the money in my account. So I emailed them back and said, you took the money in my account. Now you either provide me with the service I paid for, or you refund me. And they turn around and they're like, "Oh, say we can't refund you, sir, unless you provide us unless you provide us a government ID." So here I'm actually livid, like I am wanting to go down the criminal act and have these criminals put behind bars, because this is a criminal act. They've happily taken money from my bank account and not tried to, but to prove I'm not trying to fraud, they're not going to refund. If you reject the payment because you suspect fraud, you do not take the payment out of the account. That is highly illegal. Anyway, just asking for government ID again. So I contact my bank, and they send me It's a big form claim, and I'm doing this form on my mobile, rather than on the laptop. So I'm just doing a mobile. So I have to go back and forth between my bank app and the filling out form, just to make sure I've got everything right, everything's spot on clear, I've got the figures correct and the dates correct and all that shit. Hey, so I'm nearly done typing in the description about what had happened and the communications and all that, and basically it came to time out that, though, this is where I really got pissed off and lost my shit. Because for any service to have a fucking timed out, when you're filling out a form for anything, whether it's for job application, whether it's for insurance application, no matter what it is, there should never ever be a timed out. This wasn't my bad time. This was actually the bank's timed out. No, I did it again online. It's been submitted, but you can imagine on the phone it takes longer and more time consuming to fill out the forms. Like sometimes it's quicker to type up things, long paragraphs on a computer. Most people don't do that. It's because of you got the current computer on, you've got some. With a phone, you don't have to get off your backside. You pick up your phone next to you and you just type. A lot of people, if they want to do this, they have to go to another room in the house, and sometimes that room's cold and they don't want to sit in the cold, or they do it on the phone. And fucking timed out came along. Seriously, how does it fucking happen? This fucking timed out. I mean, I was absolutely furious about it now. Yes, I've now got it. Now managed to fill out the application, it's being sent off. I've requested that the company not only do they get me a refund, but they help me with getting this company prosecuted. Maybe put behind bars, the people running this company, because they don't seem legit, but they're spreading worldwide. They seem like a criminal organisation, online organisation, and my plan is to get the government from the countries they're based in, so to grab them, take them to court, prosecute them, and put them in jail, because it's happened to me. Obviously, I knew that I should contact my bank, and but not a lot of people know this. There's a lot of people out there who don't have the brain skills to know how to go about this, to contact the bank, and are very slow people. And these are sort of people they probably target, and it seems legit. Like when you look in the website, it seems legit. A lot of websites do that. You look at the website, it seems legit. There's also a lot of websites that will use, if you're not careful, will use a similar name to a website you often go to, and you only notice if you notice a letter missing, or a letter added, or a letter replaced, and it's a simple thing like that. And it's easy to do with like a long thing, like example Vodafone, because Vodafone's a long word. It's very easy for them to change one letter and no one notice. So for example, if you went to say there was one, and you think you were topping your phone up online for a Vodafone phone, and you've basically applied for, like, say, £10, £10, and then you try to use your phone, there's no credit, so you can't, you contact your provider. It's that sort of thing, and they prey on people. A lot of people don't know how they go about it. The reason I'm wanting not just refund but for action to be taken is so that they can't do it with people, because I'll get a refund, but it's going to happen to another poor person who isn't known how to, who might order a service for, let's say, $100. They might pay $100 for a $100 service and lose $100. Buy an item, order a service, and they lose it. They don't get that. They don't get money back because they can't provide government ID. Which, why do they need the government ID? I don't know. I suspect they're up to every crafty shit and all that. I think. And if they want my citizenship, though, they got to do is ask me, and they can provide me a citizenship for a country I'd love to live in. I don't mind that, but fucking hell, don't be taking my government ID. You won't be taking my ID from me? I want something in return that's going to benefit me, not you. You're not getting my government ID to prove I am who I am. I mean, my billing address matched. Everything was matched. It was all perfectly done. The card I used, it was correct. Everything was spot on. But they weren't happy with that. Well, they were happy to take my money, but weren't happy to give me a service because I'm due to fraud. You'll figure. Thanks for watching the video. Cheers.